A for astronomy, to study outer space. We could look forever and not map out every place. B is for binary, in zeros and in ones. It's what helps to make computer science so much fun. C is for Celsius, that measures hot and cold. Over 1,000 degrees is what it takes to melt some gold. D for derivative, the slope of any curve. Just take a point and there you'll find that slope as it will swerve. E for experiment, a way we use to test if something's really true or just an educated guess. F for Fibonacci, cause a sequence is divine. Just take two numbers, add them up, and that's the next in line. Gather around, my little nerds, and learn the alphabet. We're using math and science terms so that you won't forget. So sing along and soon we'll learn them all from A to Z. Once you learn them all, just think how smart you're going to be. G is for geometry, with angles, lines, and planes. It's used in architecture and in making tracks for trains. H for hypothesis, the guess we had before. We think we know, but then we test to figure out the score. I is for integer, the numbers that you count. However high you want to go, you can reach that amount. J is for Jupiter, a planet made of gas, the oldest in the solar system with the highest mass. K for kinetic energy of moving things. You have it every time you move or jump or dance or sing. L is for the light that lets our human eyes to see. Without it, I don't think there'd be a dog or cat or you or me. Gather around, my little nerds, and learn the alphabet. We're using math and science terms so that you won't forget. So sing along and soon we'll learn them all from A to Z. Once you learn them all, just think how smart you're going to be. M is for Mendel, for genetics he was key. Some say the father, but you won't get that from 23andMe. N is for nucleus, an atom's central part. It has all the mass, so you could say that it's the atom's heart. O is for organism, that's all living things. Bacteria, humans, and blue whales, but not Saturn's rings. P is for physics, studies particles and waves. It tells us everything about how the universe behaves. Q is for quotient, the result when you divide. It's also called a ratio or fraction, but we'll let that slide. R for refraction, when you bend some rays of light. It's why a double rainbow's all the way across the sky. Gather round, my little nerds, and learn the alphabet. We're using math and science terms so that you won't forget. So sing along and soon we'll learn them all from A to Z. Once you learn them all, just think how smart you're going to be. S is for the science that enlightens all our days. It impacts all our lives in unimaginable ways. T is for the teachers that devote their lives to kids. Their sacrifice is why the world's as awesome as it is. Is for universe, all that we've ever known. As long as we've been singing, who knows how much it's grown. V is for variable, unknown quantity. So many problems to be solved to find out what it be. W for wavelength, for a repeating sight. It's why your eyes can see the different colors of light. X is for xenon, noble gas that won't react. Scientists are using it for thrusters in spacecraft. Y is for yield of chemicals in a reaction. The higher the yield we get, the greater the satisfaction. Z is for zoology, all animal facts. All about our furry friends like cows and horses, dogs and cats. Gather round, my little nerds, and learn the alphabet. We're using math and science terms so that you won't forget. So sing along and soon we'll learn them all from A to Z. Once you learn them all, just think how smart you're going to be. ABCs, my brilliant little friends. But this isn't where your journey into math and science ends. So go and show the world all of the things you're gonna learn, and always let the fire of curiosity inside you burn.